So in Texas, when we start in on property and we might have mineral rights come up, you know, we're not very smart about this. We don't have a lot of information about it. So we have Meagan Campion here to tell us about this. Hi, Meagan.
Hi, Candy.
What's the name of your class?
Can you dig it? Oil, gas, and other minerals in the Texas contract.
So the title company tells you everything about the minerals, right?
Absolutely not. Title only researches surface. They can research minerals, but it's very rare that they do.
Okay. So who would we call?
You're going to call a landman or an attorney.
Okay. So a landman, is that like what's on the TV show?
Not quite. We don't deal with the cartel as much, I don't think. I might be just speaking for myself. As landmen, and there's different types of landmen, I'm an independent land consultant. So what I do is I research at the courthouse the deeds and records that are found there to research not only who owns the surface, but who owns the mineral rights and have those ever been severed. There's other landmen that negotiate leases. There's landmen that work for the oil gas companies that are kind of the face of that company. So it really depends on what you need from a landman on who you're going to hire.
Okay. So on the minerals and on oil and gas, why as an agent would I be so concerned about this?
So every single piece of property is affected by mineral rights, whether it's a lot and block in town or it's a 5,000-acre ranch. There's something underneath that surface.
They can't drill in town, can they?
They can do horizontal drilling now. So you not only just have the vertical drilling where they just drop a pipe and pray that there's oil right there. Now they can drop a pipe and they can go sideways and get under town. And so we need to be conscious that we need to talk about this to every single client.
Okay, even if we're in town.
Even if you're in town, absolutely.
Do our license holders understand this?
Not at all. When I got licensed in 2008, I think there was about this much information in my licensing courses. And then in 2010, I had the opportunity to do some work as an independent landman, fell in love with it, got back into real estate, but realized that there's this gap in knowledge, just like there is with a lot of things, honestly, in Texas real estate. And so I wanted to make sure that we could get that information to people so they are better able to serve their clients.
What am I going to take away from this course? Am I going to be a landman at the end?
No, not at all. So, if you want to become a landman, I'd happy to help you in that way. But this course talks about what minerals we're talking about. It talks about who does the mineral search, what title does versus what a landman or attorney might do. We talk about best practices and the forms that were provided to be able to talk to landowners and buyers about mineral rights, and then how to get to know people so you can be the source of the source and not the end all be all for your clients.
Okay. So so it would be to an advantage to any license holder to take this, not just farm and ranch or somebody selling vacant land. Everybody should be showing up, right?
I completely agree with that. I might be a little bit biased about that, but I think every license holder in Texas needs this information because at some point or another it's going to come up.
That sounds awesome. And hopefully we can get people to join us in class and get more competent about oil and gas, about minerals. Again, thanks, Meagan.
Thank you so much, Candy.